Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Bot 6000. Sea Divers is a great title for a show about mediocre white dudes who like to swim. Have a nice flight.
Hello and welcome to Piloting the Pilots, the podcast. My name is Erin. With me, as always, is my, perfectly carved husband, Cameron. How are you doing today, honey?
Nice. I like that. I'm made from Croatian marble.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
the best kind you can get.
Yeah.
Or is it granite? I don't know.
Some kind of cool rock.
You are looking stunning today.
Thanks. I put on my pretty face in order to make friends.
That was nice. And you did it.
And I did it.
Adulting.
I adulted.
Yeah, it's really hard, guys, out there. It's rough out there, guys, to
No, it's super easy to make friends as an adult, in my opinion. But the problem is I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm an antisocial introvert.
Yeah.
I like me.
Yeah. Yes.
Making friends is like, oh God, do I have to?
Well,
But yesterday we were talking about it, and we were like, the problem with modern society is we've lost a lot of community.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are feeling lonely.
mm-hmm.
You know, they always talk about the male loneliness epidemic. Yeah, women are lonely too. Everybody's fucking lonely. And so we were like, okay, we're going to have to build community, and we'll just start locally. And that was last night. And then this morning, one of Hunter's teammates' parents was on the sidelines. I was like, okay,
I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna sit next to her and start talking. So plopped down beside her.
Yeah.
Started talking about how hard her kid plays.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how he's so dependable, and
Yeah,
how much our son loves him.
Yeah.
Boom. Friend for life, and now we've got play dates for Hunter for the summer.
Yeah, my issue...
And then there's another kid on the team who actually lives a few houses down from us.
Like a block over.
So we were like, okay.
And they've been friends for a long time.
Exactly.
He last season, like the first game of last season when he realized Hunter was on his team, he came up to me, he was like, can we have a sleepover sometime?
Oh,
and that was before I realized he lived in the neighborhood. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so, because you guys live right here. So
yeah, so now it's like, okay, let's build that community. Let's start building trust between parents again.
Yeah.
You know, we're not all child molesters. So, yeah.
I'm not in the Epstein files.
Yeah, neither am I.
Piloting the pilots.
Not in the Epstein files.
Not in the Epstein files. We're the one podcast not in the Epstein files. That's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee that we're definitely not.
I don't know about the other podcasts.
I can't speak for anybody else.
I mean, I'm looking at you, some of you. But anyway, one of the things, the big problems, though, as you get older with that kind of community thing is a lot of us we have jobs.
Yeah.
We have kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, I only have so much
energy
and free time.
Yeah.
And when I get that free time, I kind of want to do nothing.
That's because you're an introvert.
Yeah.
Extroverts usually...
They like it.
Extroverts used to adopt you. They don't anymore.
Yeah.
They've become kind of introverted.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. This isn't how it works. The extroverts adopt the introverts.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friends who are my authors,
yeah,
they adopted me.
Yeah.
This is how we get along.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
But that's not really happening anymore.
Well, I think also when you're younger and you don't have all those responsibilities, there is you do have that spare energy to be even if you're an introvert, I can muster up some energy to get out and be social.
Yeah.
But you get to a certain age and you're like, we have a neighbor who desperately wants to be our friends.
Yeah.
And these are the people that had the fight outside, and we're like, we don't really want to be friends with you because you seem like kind of trash.
Yeah,
but
you're like Trumpers. Hard pass.
They're constantly making overtures, like cats bringing a dead bird to your door, kind of thing. And we're like, I get you really want to be our friend.
Yeah,
but
and we'll be nice in return because We have what's called fucking manners.
Yes.
So we use them, and I think that's just making it worse. Maybe we should just, sever ties.
We gotta sever ties because, like, I don't want to spend the few precious hours I have not doing my responsibilities of life to now have to entertain you or your kids or whatever. I just want to tune out, you know, for a little bit. And some people just don't like that or can't be like that. And I'm just like, But
again, we have to build that community.
We had to build the
because I think that's a really big problem with modern society is we're missing a lot of community.
Yeah, I think the big lie, and we've spoken about this, of course, here, is the big lie was social media was supposed to bring people together, but it just created more division.
Yeah, a ton of
And
them.
so now people aren't comfortable to socialize in person anymore.
Yeah.
Because, like, my parents, I'm old-ish. When I was a kid, within my lifetime, I'm saying, like, my parents would throw a big Christmas party every year, and people would come.
That's wild.
Adult people with their kids would come to our house, and they'd have hors d'oeuvres and drink, and
that's wild.
They would go caroling and all that kind of crazy stuff. I can't even imagine that now.
No.
I watch, like, we watch commercials and stuff, and we see, like, people, like, hanging out as adults, and we're like, that just looks exhausting.
Yeah, that's mind-blowing to me.
Like, do not bother me. Do not bother me. You want to be my friend? Don't bother me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
keep your distance. I'll talk to you like every 6 or 7 months, okay? If I talk to you every 6 or 7 months, you are considered my best friend.
Yeah, exactly. We are besties.
We are besties.
You are probably my emergency contact. You might not know it. You're like, who? That's his last name? What?
What?
Like, yeah, he said you're his emergency contact. Yeah. Said you guys are very close. You've talked once. Speaking of adult adoptions as it relates to introverts and extroverts and Hey Genie, we did get a message from Cam from Japan, a little cultural understanding. He says adult adoption is still a thing.
Really?
In Japan.
No. Is he adopted? Cam, are you adopted?
It's okay. We love you.
Are you adult adopted? I'd like to know.
Yeah. He says the two main reasons. One, to maintain family names and bloodlines.
Oh.
So, for example, if the family is descendants of this super old business and only have daughters, they can marry and take and.
Oh, so it's a sexist thing?
It seems kind of sexist.
Oh, bullshit.
Or you can adopt one of your employees and now the company carries on with the family name.
Gross.
Oh,
Gross.
And second, as gay marriage is not a thing around here, it's a way to allow rights for same-sex couples. Wait, so you adopt your boyfriend or girlfriend?
What?
What?
Read that again?
Camber, we're going to need some clarification on this one.
God, I hate sexism and, like, homophobia. There you go. God, my brain's not working. Because I had to adult this morning.
Yeah, it's not even adulting. It's just being social, in person.
Oh, for like over an hour, guys. I deserve a reward. I did so good.
I guess it says, as gay marriage is not a thing around here, it's a way to allow rights for same-sex couples. So would your...
I guess you would adopt them.
If my kid was gay...
You would adopt your partner.
You would adopt their partner. So that... They're like brothers then.
Oh.
No,
that can't be right.
You would adopt your partner, then they're like your kid. Oh, but it's adult. There's adult adoption, so it's clearly not like adoption like we're thinking with like kids though. So, I guess you can adopt.
It's financial adoption.
I love you. I'm going to adopt you. You can take my name, and now we're same name, so we're together.
I like whatever gesture you're doing there.
There's two penises.
Cam's got two penises kind of fucking each other.
That's how it works.
You don't know how gay sex works.
The two penises like kind of like sword fight.
Rub together. God, that seems like it would get raw.
Oh, it would.
Ouch.
Hey, he also says
penis fight.
He also says he relates to the "you went here, you know so and so." He gets that a lot in Japan, being Canadian.
Oh wow, really?
Like, oh, you're from Canada? Do you know? And it's like, Canada's a pretty big place. It's filled mostly with wolverines and moose.
Yeah, wolverines ain't no joke.
Man, we've had to talk about wolverines lately. Anyway, so those are some stuff that's come up. Other things that come up this week. Oh, soccer talk really quick. We're approaching our last game. We're doing fairly well this season. We're having a losing season, but not too bad. Like it's like almost like a 500 season.
Yeah.
And as I was saying to someone today, I was like, when we win, we crush the other team. When we lose, we in turn get crushed. But not in our last 2 games. Our last 2 games, one was a tie, 0-0, which is great. Yeah. And then we lost today 4-3, which is a good game. Like, I mean, that could really go either way.
Well, it was really funny because the kids who's on our side who lost, they had huge smiles. They're like, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
So it didn't even matter that they lost.
No, they don't care.
Because, like, everybody was playing so hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, there was some stuff that came on.
There's some issues.
We had some heightened emotions in some areas today. Same kids didn't show up.
You know, some kids deserve to be smacked.
Some kids do deserve to be smacked, and I can't do it because I know it's your kid, but I'm letting you know your kid needs to be smacked in the face. Okay? Just saying. Your kid's a piece of shit. Yeah. You're raising a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to tell this story. This is not related to this particular game, but our 0-0 game. Just want to tell you this. Okay. I share this. It's one of my piece of shit players, though. And I'm telling this. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the piece of shit players yelled at my kid today.
Yeah.
And he's a piece of garbage. He's not that good of a player to be like talking shit to anybody.
Yeah.
Like he has no room to talk. So that was one thing that pissed me off today. But in our last game, the other kid that's like a real piece of shit in my game. So it was a makeup game. And always like a parent will bring in refreshments or snacks and drinks for the kids after the game. And because it was like a rescheduled situation, we didn't really have anyone scheduled.
Yeah.
So one of the parents who's already done it before volunteered to do it again. So that means they did it twice this season. It's not cheap because
that's huge. Yeah.
I mean, like a big thing of Gatorade and chips, it's like at least $50.
Yeah.
Probably. So at the end of the game, this kid was fine, I guess, playing. He's fine. But like at the end of the game, she opens up the drinks, and I'm always telling the kids, make sure you say thank you, blah, 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 blah. This kid holds up a red Gatorade and he starts examining it. Like,
that's so weird.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know if you're looking at calories. What are you doing? And he's like examining it like it was like a beaker in a laboratory. And he's like, I'm not sure if I'll like it, I think is what he was saying. My player's mother was like, well, just take it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to drink it.
Right.
Because you can already tell like this kid's being kind of a piece of crap. Yeah. And he goes, no, I don't want it. And he just throws it, like flicks it back into the cooler. Like while she's like, her head's like there.
My God.
And just throws it away.
Wow.
Doesn't say thank you, whatever. And she's just like, okay, people, if you are listening to this and you have children, work on that.
Teach them some fucking manners.
Work on that.
Like seriously.
Also,
and if you don't know manners, learn them yourself. There's a ton of YouTube videos about proper etiquette.
Watch some Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Riff Tracks shorts from like the 40s and 50s.
Yes, you will learn everything you need to know about etiquette. I mean, these shorts are hilarious.
Yeah.
But you will learn so much good things. Like, I put all of that knowledge to use, and I do very well.
Yeah.
I do very well.
Yeah. Because people are shocked when you have like good manners at this point.
Yeah, they're shocked.
So it goes a long way.
It really does. Dude, we've made so many friends just by being nice.
Yeah.
Just by being like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you have to do.
That's it.
Well, like that lady from years ago at Target, like.
Oh, yeah.
All you did.
One time I was like, oh,
you're pregnant or
your
whatever.
Your baby's really cute. You finally had your baby.
Yeah.
That was it.
It was a nightmare. From that point forward, our lives were living hell.
We never went to Target after that.
We could not step foot. We were so afraid to go into Target. We were like,
she was always there.
She was always there. She went and I think she said she went like every day.
Yeah.
Like she would go to the Starbucks, get a drink, and wander Target. That was like her morning routine.
Yeah.
So, and usually we're introverts.
Yeah.
We do all our shopping like in the mornings when nobody's out.
Hardly anybody's out.
So we were on the same schedule as her. We don't go to Target, and we don't go to Target at all anymore. But like, we would go to Target like in the morning to get like a coffee and wander around. And like we're like, we can't do this anymore because we keep running into her. And
she will hold me there for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then she started getting jealous when I would talk to other people.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It was crazy. We need to work on our social skills so we don't act the fool in public at Starbucks. Because, there was that one time you were just nice to someone else in line, and she, like, inserted herself.
Yeah, to be like she's my friend.
This
is insane.
What was her name? I don't know that we ever got it.
I don't think I forgot her name because I was just being nice.
One of the funniest things was like, so this was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Post-COVID, like early days post-COVID, when I think some people had the vaccine, some people didn't have the vaccine, whatever. Like the people our age weren't cleared because we were too young and healthy and virile. And and we went to Target. We're in our masks. We're masked up. And we ran into, it had been months.
Yeah.
And she was fucking there because she's always fucking there. And she comes up to you, she's like, oh my God. And she gives you a hug. And she's like, don't worry, I just had COVID last week. Or I just got over COVID.
So I'm fine.
And we're like.
I was like, does that make me fine?
You're like, we have.
You just hugged me. What?
We had avoided COVID. We avoided it for years.
We did.
Now we've had it a few times, but like, we avoided it for years. Yeah. And this was like our first like outing after COVID.
Yeah.
And this bitch came up and hugged Erin full on. Erin does not like to be touched.
No.
She doesn't like to be touched by me. Like, she does not like to be touched. And this woman full bear hugs her and it's like, I just had COVID. And you're like, oh my God, am I going to die?
Yeah, because like I have a really shitty immune system.
Yeah.
Like, really, really shitty. I can barely breathe as it is.
Yeah.
So if I get hit with COVID, I'm down for a while.
Yeah.
And, oh man.
So anyway.
I was mortified. Not only because of COVID, but the hug. Mortified.
Let's work on our people skills, guys.
People skills.
And to anyone out there, I have some suspicions that there are people listening to this podcast right now who are scraping it for our voices for AI purposes.
What?
We would never sell you anything, guys. I have a suspicion. There's like
no way.
Unusual listener activity, in my opinion.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, that's weird. That like I'm not making any accusations, but like, let's just say I got my eye on you. So
you are not allowed to use my voice for any purposes.
I will sue you.
I will you up.
I don't think I can
will
sue.
hunt you down and I will you up.
Yeah, do not use these dulcet tones.
Yeah, don't use my voice. I've hated my voice for decades. Everyone else has loved it.
Do not use my voice for any of your AI bullshit, is all I'm saying.
100%.
You do not have my consent.
No consent.
Delete your files. So
I get accused all the time of having an AI voice. All the time.
On your first like YouTube videos, they're like AI. And
it's AI
like,
because it's so clear.
Her voice.
Perfect cadence, pleasant voice, must be AI.
Her voice gave me a boner. Only robots can give me boners.
Yeah. It's all my subscribers are dudes.
All your subscribers are dudes.
They're all dudes.
We should get into some TV talk.
TV talk.
TV talk. That's what this podcast is called, right? TV talk.
TV talk with Cam and Erin.
I guess the big new thing before we get into today's episode is we started watching Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah. The Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord.
Maul, the Shadow Lord, with the shittiest fonts I've ever seen.
It's garbage, guys.
It's garbage fonts. Garbage fonts for a garbage show.
And considering Disney just laid off a ton of their artists.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys should rethink that because your designs are gross.
Yeah, those fonts made me want to vomit.
That really did feel like an AI font for like, we need to make it fiery and edgy because it's Darth Maul.
And okay, here's the thing about Darth Maul, guys. He's not fiery and edgy. He has one note. Revenge. That's all he knows. That and getting a Padawan. It's the same story no matter what story they're doing on him. It is a repeat of him taking over Mandalore and trying to get Ezra. It is a repeat of that. Just with a pink Twi'lek who thinks she can hide, even though she's the only pink Twi'lek on a fucking planet full of no Twi'leks.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be specious, but if they're looking for a pink female Twi'lek in a world full of humans...
She's real easy to spot.
Putting up your N95 mask over your face ain't gonna cut it.
No. Kind of stick out like a sore thumb there.
But, yeah, I'm shocked by the good reviews this show is getting, and I really do think people have just gotten stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you like it.
You know, I will say I had so much fun watching it, though.
We
you and I were, like, busting laughing the entire time. Not because it was funny, but because we were making fun of it.
It was Zaddy Lawson.
Zaddy Lawson. We had so much fun. I had a lot of fun making fun of it.
But the show makes
very good.
The show makes zero sense. It's a terrible. I feel like, and we've discussed this, so I'm repeating for Erin. Erin's heard this. She hears me bitch all the time.
All the time.
But my problem with the Darth Maul show is Darth Maul's story has been told.
Yeah.
And I know you're saying like it's one note, but I'm like, okay, Phantom Menace, he was cut in half. All right, he's done. But then they decided to bring him back. Fine, why not? I get he's a visually appealing character. So they bring him back in Clone Wars, and then they brought him back in Rebels. At the end of Rebels, spoiler alert, he is killed by Obi-Wan Kenobi.
His revenge finally killed him.
He is so obsessed with seeking revenge on Obi-Wan Kenobi, he wastes his life. He dies in the desert of Tatooine by Obi-Wan Kenobi. The end. The problem is, there is a place where prequels can be interesting, I think. Not when you've seen this guy's trajectories. Like, anything he does, we know he fails in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to build up a big criminal organization? He fails at the end because he dies alone in the desert. Does anything he does anything he does in his capacity as the shadow broker or whatever Shadow Lord, he wants to get revenge on Palpatine. Does it do anything? No. We see in the movies that it had no effect on Palpatine.
None.
So anything that happens here
is pointless.
There's no stakes here at all.
Yeah.
It might have been.
I guess it's just so that we can see Maul cry.
He's always crying.
Oh, you little bitch, you gonna cry? No wonder Palpatine ditched your sorry ass.
Right?
Good God, man, you're supposed to thrive on pain. And who puts pain sensors in fake legs?
Why is he feeling pain in his robot legs?
Who does that?
Why?
And okay, Darth Bane is great Darth. Fucking love him. Big fucking fan.
Yep.
If they ever mess with Darth Bane, I'm going to lose my shit.
That's some extended universe nerdery there, by the way.
He's my favorite. I love him so much. He lives off pain. Yeah. In fact, he healed, quote unquote, himself from pain. Right. Darth Maul was crying. Like a little bitch. Yeah. And it's you call yourself a Darth?
And he's like, what?
It's so no wonder Palpatine dumped your ass.
Why did Papa Palpatine leave me? Papa Palpatine.
Papa Palpatine, I'm again. And like, oh, he's such a little bitch. Maul's a little bitch.
He is a little bitch.
He's a little bitch.
And he keeps telling like this Twi'lek, he's like, I was hurt so much by dear Papa Palpatine.
I was betrayed. You were cut in half, man. People thought you were dead.
He thought you were dead.
So, you should have died.
I mean, your intestines would have been your out-testins. So, but then like, it's another one of those stories too. I'm like, so he also has like this crew of Mandalorians that are with him. And these Mandalorians are stated in show as mercenaries. Yep. And they are living in a sewer. Yep. Why are you following him?
Yeah, because he ain't getting paid.
Because Maul's not interested in money. Nope. He's interested in revenge. Yep. So you're not making any money. And I'm like, why are these people following him? Like, he has nothing.
I mean, that's why some of the Mandalorians betray him. Spoiler. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you didn't see that coming. Yeah. Again, one note.
And then they have this new Twi'lek apprentice named Devin. Already there's articles like, she's replacing Ahsoka. And she is the most boring character.
She's so fucking basic. Because anytime they write a woman, either she's super basic and boring, or she's a toxic man. They have no idea how women are. Yeah. Women can have flaws. In fact, that's what makes them interesting. That's why Ahsoka was so much fun for a long time, is because she would always make mistakes. She was learning, she was growing, she was changing.
There were people who hated her when she first came out because she's like, she's annoying. Yeah. But it was like, because she has flaws and she's enthusiastic.
And she's 12.
Yeah.
Like, she's a little girl.
She's supposed to be...
That's why he calls her Snips.
Yeah, exactly. This Twi'lek has zero personality.
Oh, God.
Except for...
And she can't possibly be tempted by the dark side.
So they...
Oh, fuck off.
In order for her to be tempted by the dark side, they gave her Dennis Haysbert, who, great voice.
We love Dennis Haysbert.
We're in great hands with Dennis Haysbert.
But my dude, get fucked.
Yeah.
Your character sucks.
He's like, you'll just have to go ahead and get arrested, you know, like,
it's like
because you tried to
me?
steal a piece of fruit.
Yeah.
And then she's like, are you going to go rescue her? She'll make it out. She'll be fine. Like, I'm like, no wonder she doesn't like you.
Yeah, but no, she doesn't turn to the dark side at all.
I think she's going to, but I mean, like.
When?
But that's another problem I have with this show, and this is a problem people have had with the MCU shows and the other Star Wars shows. The whole season should have been an episode.
Yeah.
Clone Wars, Rebels, those were, even Bad Batch, those were good because they were episodic in nature. You had 20, 30 minutes to tell a story. Yes, there's a grand overarching thing, but everything was happening in that 30 minutes.
Yeah.
This, like, nothing happens. We're like 8 episodes in, there's 2 episodes left. Nothing has happened.
Yep.
And I know the big reveal is going to be she's going to turn to Darth Maul because she's going to be like, my master sucks, and he too leaves
I don't
me
know.
in the
That would
sewer.
make her interesting. She's too basic.
Well, my only theory is like they kept her basic now so she can be interesting later. But again, we're spinning our wheels way too much on this.
Yeah.
And again, it's a character, Darth Maul, that who gives a shit?
Yeah, seriously. We know his story.
We know he fails. So who cares?
I think it would be really cool to have one of those dark Jedi. Not the Darth, not the Sith, the dark Jedi.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them in oh gosh, no, I don't remember the time periods.
Right.
But Old Republic, there was a lot of dark Jedi running around in the Old Republic. And that's how it should have been with this.
Right.
It shouldn't have been Maul. It should have been some rando dark Jedi who just is out for like money, can manipulate minds to get what he wants, or she, whatever. Like that's who should have been going after Devin.
What I think is a problem is kind of the same thing. Why Darth Maul worked in the first movie, and most people will agree whether you like Phantom Menace or you don't like Phantom Menace.
Maul was cool as to look at.
He was a cool design.
Yeah.
He was something we hadn't seen before.
He was a really fucking cool design.
And it was cool because he, what's his name? Ray Park is really athletic. So we were able to see like Jedi, like actually like do flips and do moves and stuff.
Yeah, it was cool.
And so it was really cool. Less is more.
Yep.
When you see the Emperor too much, when you see Vader too much, you have to like pull it back. The more we see Maul, the less interesting he gets.
Yeah.
So
he's a crybaby.
If you're gonna keep Maul, I agree with you with like don't even use him.
Yeah.
But since they're keeping with their little canon and that he does become the leader of the Crimson Dawn, what I would have done.
So he eventually kills Kira?
He kills Drayden Voss. That happens in the Solo movie. In the Solo movie, Drayden Voss is the leader of Crimson Dawn.
But Kira is the Crimson Dawn leader.
But at that if you don't remember, at the end of Solo, he shows up in a hologram and he's like her boss.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
What I think would have been a more interesting take for this show, keep it episodic. Sure, Darth Maul's there. He's in charge of the Crimson Dawn, and he's sending out his minions to do terror attacks.
I would agree with that. However, Maul is so one note, he's not clever enough to do that.
I mean, that's the thing. They're trying to make him more interesting, but they also keep it to like, he's only about revenge.
Yeah.
I want to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. I want to kill Palpatine. That's it. Nothing else matters. But if you have him as like this Don Corleone kind of person, I don't care about the story of Devin's corruption.
Yeah.
Just make her his apprentice.
Yeah.
And you could still have it be revenge, right? I would weave in a story that part of the reason why the Rebel Alliance succeeds is because his group
was funding them.
Is either funding them, helping them, or were
now that would be a clever Sith, and unfortunately, Maul is not clever.
Perpetrating their own kind of terror attacks on the Emperor. It's not something that's really. It doesn't need to be spoken in the movies because it's a shadow kind of thing. Yeah. It explains why they don't mention like this other criminal organization that's doing this stuff. But he's like, "Hey, I need you. Oh, the Empire's doing this. Well, I want the money or the weapons that Emperor Palpatine's doing over there because it will hurt Palpatine.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll hurt his power. So I'm just going to do like little missions to go do that. And then you're like, oh, and part of the reason why the rebels were able to win was they were partially weakened inadvertently by Maul.
However, that's already been discussed, though, because if you look at, I think it was maybe Clone Wars, one of the later seasons, Palpatine realizes that Maul is getting powerful and a threat. And so he goes to personally take care of the situation.
He's your rival.
Yeah. So I don't think Maul could even do that if he wanted to.
Maybe not.
Not even to subvert anything.
I don't know. All I know is that this is the most boring take that they could have taken.
Oh, yeah. It was
it's too much of Maul, who we don't care about. We already know his story. We know how it ends. We know how it began. It's fine. He's done.
We even know the middle.
Devin is a
super boring
protagonist. You have Zaddy
Lawson.
Zaddy Lawson and his son. His son's boring.
His son's super boring. Then you have great Richard Ayoade. I mean, we love him. But like Two Boots, but Two Boots kind of sucks as a character.
He sucks as a character. And he totally ratted him out to the fascists. Yeah. So, and then Dennis Haysbert, like the only reason why I'm not actively kill that bitch right now is because Dennis Haysbert's doing the voice and I know I'm in good hands.
Yeah, exactly. But the Jedi Master sucks ass. He's a little bitch. In fact, he brings the heat onto Zaddy Lawson and then it's like, well, we're going to ditch you now. Bye.
Bye. Now you're going to go to jail.
Now that your son's been arrested. Bye.
Bye. Worst ever.
Worst Jedi ever. But then again, I hate the Jedi, so there you go.
And then there's something with Zaddy's, that's not his name. Zaddy's, his criminal helper. There's something going on there.
Oh, yeah.
And wasn't his son my dad is doing her or something like that. It's it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's not a good show, but it is really, really funny to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
We enjoyed it. We binged what we could.
We binged it. I was having so much fun making fun of it.
Yeah, but it's not a good show.
No.
Another not a good show is today's show.
Oh, yeah.
Sea Divers, from 1958.
It was my choice, guys. I picked a bad one.
I wouldn't say it's bad.
It's a bad one.
We were gonna watch The Phantom. I want to say it's the EC Comics superhero, The Phantom. There's a Billy Zane movie.
Oh yeah, was that the same one?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was awful transfer. We couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah, we couldn't see anything that was going on, and we were like, okay, well,
maybe if we can find a better version of it somewhere, we'll do it. But But yeah, no, it's not EC. Oh God, I can't remember. It's so much. If it's not Marvel, it's not DC. It's one of those other ones that got folded in somewhere along the line. It's Mandrake the Magician and the Phantom and there's one other guy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not characters I follow. This is a story of a man named the John Smith. In a world,
it's such an uncommon name.
In a world where actors often get stage names to stand apart or to...
This guy was like, I want the most common name in all of white people.
Yeah, in all of white people. One of the first white people in America's name was John Smith, and he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This show, briefly, is about two sea divers who...
Two seamen
who get hired by this woman named Hilda.
Hilda Fair.
Hilda Fair. Is she really fair, though?
Is she? Ooh.
Is she?
Is she? Never trust a dame.
Is she a femme fatale?
Femme fatale.
She says they're supposed to find a shipwreck. We'll get into the plot, but they're supposed to find a shipwreck for this woman.
They're sea divers.
For reasons. Do you know what their names were? I guess
no.
I have it on IMDb here. Let me pull it up really quick. I don't know that even getting their names is probably not going to make much of a difference because I don't know who Tom Gorman is as opposed to Mike Gilbert.
I don't either.
I thought they were brothers.
I thought they were the same guy for a while.
The only thing I can say is they have nice tone to their bodies. Or one of them does.
That was definitely what was distracting me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie here because you look at modern bodies and they're...
And you look at a lot for your job.
Yeah, I look at them a lot and I find them to be gross.
Yeah.
To me, they look like if I decided to flay some skin.
Yeah.
It would just be the muscles.
Yeah.
And it's that's not attractive in my opinion. And I don't put that kind of muscle on covers that I make either.
Are you telling me clavicular isn't hot?
No. It's just, I find modern men's bodies to be really, really gross.
Yeah.
And that sucks because they put a lot of work into it.
Right.
But it's like, you don't need to put that much in.
Yeah.
You know what you should be putting more work into? Kindness.
Yeah.
Be like an actual gentleman.
Yeah.
The modern bodies just suck. And I was looking at this dude's older body.
Mm-hmm.
From
you were looking at that dude's old body?
Yeah, from the 1950s. And I was like, I like that build.
He had really nice forearms.
Yeah, I was like, I really like that build. That build looks like he actually does things.
That's the thing.
He looks useful rather than just a pile of meat walking around.
I know we've had this conversation before. It's the show no go.
Yeah.
Kind of muscle. Like, you can have a lot of muscle, but like, it's not functional.
Yeah.
It's purely aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, you could tell, outside of being an actor, he must do something that like, because like he doesn't have the body of someone who's like just pumping iron.
Yeah, exactly.
It's someone who's like chopping wood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, chopping wood buddies.
It's someone whose body is in shape based upon the activities they naturally do rather than like a focused like doing.
And I'll tell you, most women find that very attractive.
To me, it's much more attractive. And also, I know we've talked about this on the podcast before. The problem with like modern bodies like that is it tells you a lot about the personality behind it.
Yes, it does.
If you have a body like that, that's pretty much your sole focus in life.
Yeah.
It's the food you eat, the amount of reps you're doing, and all of this stuff. And like, that's fine, but it's also a very, into my opinion, a kind of shallow existence.
Yeah.
And if you want to be partnered up with someone, you're kind of saying like...
You also need them to be that shallow as well.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, they're going to come second to your gym goals.
Yeah.
You know, the balance isn't really there. Like, to be that fit requires a lot of work. And
a lot of work.
I'm not saying it doesn't. It takes a lot of work, but it's like you have to put so much focus, I feel like, on it that the other aspects of your life and personality become
And the
diminished.
second you get tired, who are you now?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to get tired.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing this every day for the rest of your life.
Exactly. And then they also, in a practical sense, are pretty useless. I know I'm saying this a lot today, but I know we've said this before, but it's been like 300 episodes, guys. Like, I'm going to repeat myself sometimes. Like, I had a guy I worked with a long time ago. He was a big gym guy. And this is when I was working at Staples. And like, anytime we had to lift something heavy, he wouldn't help because his muscles, as big as they were and as strong as he was not functionally useful. Because either he was afraid of hurting himself, he was hurt, or it was like, I can't do that thing because like or whatever, like it will screw up my gym bod or whatever.
Ugh.
And it's just like, well, then what use is it?
Yeah,
then?
what use are you then?
So
because if men are just building muscle to be like, oh, look, I'm the protective kind. Can you though?
Yeah.
You can't lift your arms above your head.
Yeah, we had that conversation. What were we talking about the other day? Where we were talking about that, like, it was like you got all big, and the assumption is you're going to get big to be able to protect people, and then you didn't. There's something that happened. You can't. There's something that occurred, I feel like, in the world recently that you and I were having that conversation.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like, but like something happened. It was like these big muscular dudes, and then like when the went down, they fucking fled.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, what was that we were watching?
What was that?
Or something.
I feel.
But it was like the big muscular dudes failed.
So what was the point of getting all big and muscular? I feel like it was a news article. I don't feel like it was a TV show. I feel like it was.
Yeah, I think it was a news article.
I don't remember, guys. Sorry. I know it's really vague, but like it was something we were talking about this week, and we were like, so you guys worked out to protect people, and then when something bad happened, you didn't do anything.
Yeah. You weren't able to protect. So what good are you?
Yeah. So you really are useless.
You really are useless.
Then we are introduced to, oh my God, what were their fucking names again?
Devin? No, that's Pink Lady.
That's Pink Lady. Tom and Mike.
Tom and Mike. There we go.
Before we even meet Tom and Mike, we actually meet Marty, played by Gene Vaughn.
Oh, the child.
The child. Now, this show has a very interesting take on this child. To be clear, she specifies in the show she is 18 years old.
Already we're getting into ages, and everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's getting uncomfortable.
And the thing is, like, okay, we're getting into like weird age here, so hold on to your butts, but in a classy way. It's like
I always hold my butt classy.
So she's 18, so she is an adult, right?
Sure.
But they have her playing everything like she's Veda Sultanfuss from fucking My Girl. Like, she's like a tomboy, kind of, I guess, is how you would describe it in those terms, in those days. A little bit. No, not really. Because, like, later on, she's like in a debutante gown.
Yeah, because of the femme fatale that shows up.
Yeah.
She wants to be seen as a woman.
Right. But the thing is, she is like sweating the balls of Tom and Mike.
Yeah, she wants them, and they're like, "Ew, you're a child. Get bent."
Too aggressively, she'll be like sunbathing on their boat. Another pretty woman shows up, and she's immediately like, "Get away from my men!"
Yeah, she pulls out her claws.
And yeah, it's very catty.
This cat's got claws.
This cat. And to the gentleman's credit, they're like a dick to her for sure.
Yeah,
and like sometimes they're mildly.
But quite frankly, she's not taking the hint. So it is going to be like, hey, you're a child. We're not interested in you sexually.
I think once or twice they were mildly flirty. But like for the most part, one of them actually says, and she says she's 18. He's like, come call us again in 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's like little refreshing to be like, come see me when you're almost 30.
Yeah.
You are a child. And it's like, oh my God. Coming from like 2026, when we're trying to sexualize 12-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty cool that this guy's like, theoretically, you are a woman.
Right.
But
I'm not going to treat you like one until you're older.
But in my eyes, you are a child.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I like that.
So honestly, big props to 1958 on that.
Yeah.
But they are dicks to her. Yeah. But then, like you said, they're very firmly setting their boundaries of like, we are not interested in you. We think of you as a child.
Yeah.
And she is like I said, sunbathing on their boat without their permission.
Yeah.
So it's like very aggressive.
Trying to get drunk, and they're like, no.
Yeah, she's like, shows up at a bar. She's like, I can drink like anyone. And they're like, you're not old enough to drink. Yeah. Go home.
Yeah.
And she's like, I could drink. Let me drink with you, Tom.
Stop treating me like a child. I'm a woman. They're like, no, you're a child. Get lost.
One day, they're outside and they're diving in the marina?
Yeah. No, they're fixing their rotor.
Oh, okay. They're fixing their rotor. So they're underwater sea diving.
Sea diving?
The seamen are sea diving.
Oh, my God.
Great society. God, I still quote South Park. I haven't watched it in so long.
I was singing that closet song this morning.
Yeah. This woman named Hilda Fair shows up. And this is like the real archetypes of the show. Like Hilda Fair is like, she's a classy woman. And again, guys.
Supposedly blonde hair, but the black and white told me she did not have blonde hair.
The black and white was, it was a very dark shade of blonde.
It is a very dark shade of blonde.
She meets Marty and they immediately said at each other. And Hilda is like, my father's boat. Was our father on the boat, is what she's saying?
Yeah, she was saying her father's boat, he's an oceanographer, and he's done some research that she wants him to get credit for in publishing papers.
Right.
But the boat went missing, as did all of his research, and he died, unfortunately.
And it's in this metal container.
And would you please go get it? Here's a ton of money.
Well, like, at first they get the money by, like, let me take you out for a drink, for a couple...
But we're going to put it on our tab that we can't pay for.
Our noon martinis. I couldn't really understand why anyone was, like, attracted to these guys.
No, but they were aggressive.
Yeah.
They were aggressive. I was really grossed out, quite honestly, with how aggressive they were being with her.
Yeah.
And, like, one of them was just, like, 2 inches from her face at all times.
Like, they, like, literally met
times.
10 minutes ago. He's sitting, like, in her lap at the martini bar. Bally High's martini bar. And, like, the funny thing is they come into this bar with the woman. The bartender and his associate are like, do not give them any more free drinks. They owe us a ton of money.
Yeah.
And so then, whichever one it is, it doesn't matter. is like, he's like, wow, you're gonna pay us $1,000? And as we know from back then, if $50 is like $600, $1,000.
$1,000 gotta be a lot.
Gotta be a lot of money. And so they're like, oh, right this way, sir. And I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. They deserve to fleece you.
Yeah.
Because it was so clear, like he was just, but I mean, she plays along a little bit too, because she's like, yes, I will be giving you $1,000.
Or more.
Or more, perhaps.
I can pay you more than that.
At one point, when they pick up their 11 a.m. martinis, they, one of the actors like kind of fumbles the drinks.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell if it was an actor mistake or a character mistake.
It's a pilot, so they don't care.
It's kind of what I feel like the actor actually f***ed up and they're just like, let's leave it. Let's move on.
It's a pilot. Move on.
That's the kind of care that was put into the show in a lot of ways.
And then we had like a ton of Thunderball moments. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people diving underseas, and you can't tell who's who. They all look exactly the same.
I mean, first of all, black and white does not suit any kind of ocean underwater thing. Mm-mm. At one point, they go out to like search for this boat, and they like drag one of the dudes on a little skiff.
A gurney?
Like,
it looks like a gurney. It looks like an underwater gurney.
I feel like they exist in this day, like the one-man submarine kind of thing, but they're actually today they propel themselves.
Right.
But I guess back in the day, you just like had a line that like dragged you along.
That's terrifying.
The problem is between the B-roll of like sea lions,
ton of sea lions,
is it would be like a wide
seamen, sea lions, sea society.
between those shots, the B-roll shots, it would be like a wide shot of the guy being dragged, right?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in the background. Mm-hmm. It's just gray.
Just gray.
And the shot is still. There's nothing to give you any sense of motion.
Even though there's a ton of bubbles, but like it's just the same scene.
He might, like as far as I know, that man is not moving. Like there is nothing to give me any sense of scale or scope or speed or whatever. So it just looks like I'm looking at a still picture. Not the most visually interesting thing. And then of course it's black and white, so there's not even blue. Nope. There's no fish. Nope. There's nothing interesting.
Even though the guy, when he's done with his dive, was like, nothing but us fishes down there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I didn't see any fish.
I didn't see one damn fish.
I didn't see any fish.
After he does like this drag along like a rag doll, they come up. They're in this area of the ocean. They're out of San Diego, I think, is where the show takes place. Imagine this. You're on an open ocean.
Imagine this.
Let me paint the picture.
The open ocean.
Gray.
Gray as far as the eye can see.
Dark gray waters, light gray sky, white
gray
cloud.
Woman with maybe blonde hair.
Quote unquote blonde hair. So you're in the middle of this like cove, right? And there's nobody else around except for one fucking boat.
And they're like, hey, is that guy following us? Yes, because he's standing there with binoculars.
He's got binocs on you.
And he's been following you now for 3 fucking days.
Yeah, and they're like, weird. Anyway, I'm like, dude, if I'm in an empty parking lot and somebody parks next to me, I get mad.
Yeah, I know. I do a lot. I'm like, there's a whole parking lot here. Why are you parking next to me?
I'm like, what is your deal? You're crowding me. If I'm in an open ocean and I'm searching for something important.
Yeah.
And there's one other boat and the guy with the barrel chest is just like openly like scoping me out with binocs. I'm suspicious.
Highly sus.
These guys are not though.
Nope.
Why are they looking for Hilda afterwards?
To fuck her.
Is it truly just a fuck her?
Yeah.
Okay. So, they are just trying to fuck her because the other one, because they both go to her hotel.
Yeah.
That's right. She gives them an address and it's this hotel. And they knock on the office door and this woman answers the door who's like, please, even though she seems to be married?
She's married. She's like, me, sailor.
Because my husband's a piece of crap and you guys got forearms for days.
Yeah.
And he the first guy, he's like, do you have anyone named Hilda who lives here? She's about this height, blonde hair, nice body. And I'm like, could you be any more specific, please? Yeah, like you're talking about like most women. We're talking about a hotel. I'm assuming there's more than one person at this hotel. And it was like, yay high. And then this woman, she's like, it sounds like you're talking about me. I'm like, you are a brunette. I mean, she seems to be a brunette too, but.
Yeah. Clearly darker hair.
Yeah, very dark hair. He gets rebuffed. Like, he's like, oh, I guess she's not here. Why did you give me this strange address? He skedaddles over to the side, and then his friend shows up, asks the same thing, and then he gets punched out or something by the husband. Which, again, it's like, he goes, hey, is there a pretty blonde woman here?
Yeah.
And it's like, your wife is not blonde. Why are you mad? Like, obviously, it's not your wife they're talking about.
Maybe he finds it insulting that his wife isn't considered a pretty blonde because she's pretty but not blonde.
Maybe. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. So, like, somehow so they know it's Sartos is the name of...
Zardos?
I kept being like George Soros. He's like, he's funding the DNC with his illicit treasure money.
All of them get bent.
He goes over to Mrs. Sartos' house, and she's like, he knocks on the door.
Okay, Sartos' wife is the wife of the dead oceanographer.
And then Hilda said that she was the daughter of him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the wife is like, hello, and he's like, hi.
I'm coming in.
He's like, is Hilda here? And she's like, no, Hilda's not here. He's like, boom, I'm a white man in the 50s, and
I can just walk in whenever I want.
And she doesn't really, like, it's not like, sir, you're barging in, you're trespassing, this is terrifying. Yeah. This huge white man has just barged into my house. And he's like, don't worry, I'm white.
I'm a white man, so you know I'm safe.
You know, you just go ahead and listen to whatever I have to say. You're like into her house. Can you imagine, guys? You open the door a crack and some big white guy just like barges in and he's like, don't worry. It's like, I'm 100% worried right now. I'd be less worried if a bear came in here.
Yeah, seriously. At least then I know where to go.
So he apologizes for busting in, and then Mrs. Sartos is acting weird.
Yeah, she's acting weird.
You know, and you kind of get the vibe. I think we're supposed to get the vibe. It's like, my husband just died, and now this strange white man has just invaded my house. So this is why she's acting weird. Then suddenly Hilda comes out, and Hilda has a story. And she's like, oh, it wasn't actually science we were looking for. It was actually treasure.
And everybody's looking for it. And so I didn't want to put you guys in danger of knowing that information.
And it was a little, was he or she like, afraid that they wouldn't take the job if they knew it was treasure because it was dangerous or whatever. And it's like, no, I'll take that job any day. It's like, we're sea divers. We don't have a lot of clients.
Yeah.
Like, our job is to fix our boat every day until somebody wanders on here and scares off the 18-year-old who's like sitting on our roof. So he's like, yeah, no, we'll totally help you find the treasure. And does he kiss her at that point?
No.
Well, like, something happens because this is a business proposition, and he is, like, all over her.
He's just, like, definitely stroking her arms, you know, like they do in the old 1950s shows, just stroking arms.
The amount of time they have known each other can be measured in minutes.
The arm stroking is horrifying.
Yeah, like, don't worry, child.
Oh, my God, don't. Don't even. I hate that so much. Ugh.
So then they go to the bar again, where they kind of like touch base, exchange notes. This is what happened. It was actually treasure. There's people trying to get it, blah, blah, blah. Marty shows up in her like best debutante gown.
Yeah.
And that's when she's trying to get drunk. They literally are not trying to lead her on.
No, they're not.
I mean, she is trying to bed them, and they're like trying to get drunk and them.
Yeah.
And they're like, you need to go home.
Go.
Please, you're cramping our style.
You're a terrible wingman.
Terrible wingman. Okay, so then they go, this is where it really gets Thunderball for us. So she takes them to where they're supposed to go. I don't know why they couldn't get there the last time, but they go underwater, and they find the boat, and apparently there's girders on the boat. Or do boats have girders?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
I don't know that much about boats.
I don't know that there's girders on boats. It's certainly not smaller-ish boats like this.
Yeah, this was a small boat.
I mean, like a yacht, maybe like a small yacht.
No,
barely a yacht.
No, it was more like a rowboat.
Yeah, it wasn't big.
No,
a tugboat.
No, it wasn't a tugboat.
Too big for a tugboat?
Too big for a tugboat.
Or too small. But they find the canister that supposedly has this treasure in it, but it's under a girder. So they go swim upstairs. Swim upstairs. That's how ocean works, right?
Yeah, you just swim upstairs.
He swims upstairs. He gets like he swims upstairs. Gets a what do they call it? The torch, like a welding torch. That actor is careless with.
Oh my god!
I felt he was gonna burn his friend.
It's like this is fire underwater. Do you know how hot
it has to be
for fire to be underwater?
So his plan is to burn open the canister to get the stuff.
Yeah.
While they are down there, 2 men show up. And now they have given her a gun at this point too.
For the land sharks.
For land sharks, he's like, I got a harpoon for the sharks underwater. And he's like, and here's a gun for the sharks above the water.
Above the water. And I'm like, land sharks?
It's like the air sharks that jump out of the water.
They're terrifying.
It soon turns out we have had the wool pulled over our eyes.
We've been bamboozled.
Once again, can never trust a dame.
Never trust a dame.
She is actually trying to steal the treasure.
Yeah, because apparently the canisters are full of diamonds.
And I guess that's why she was at Sartos's house, was because she was trying to get more information about where the shipwreck might be.
Yeah, I think so.
And she was actually holding Mrs. Sartos hostage, is what we figured out. Like, oh, that's why she was acting kind of weird.
Yeah.
But then she sends her goons underwater. And I'm like, if her goons are capable divers, why did we hire these 2 in the first place anyway? Did we ever figure that out?
To find the wreck, because I don't think her goons are capable divers.
They weren't capable of finding a wreck.
Yeah.
These guys could find the wreck, but they could dive if they needed to.
Yeah.
I guess. This is like the Thunderball moment. We have 4 white dudes underwater in black and white.
Yeah. It's all gray. Like, I have no idea what's happening.
One guy pulls off the oxygen of another guy, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
Yeah, is that the good guy or the bad guy?
Am I supposed to be concerned that one of the good guys had his oxygen cut, or did the good guy cut the oxygen of the bad guy and we cheering it on? I don't know.
We don't know.
I can't see. Made me think, I did watch another thing this week called Flesh-Eating Zombies.
Nice.
Or Zombies Eat Flesh. My God.
Do they?
They do. In this movie, they do. What was funny about this movie is there's a moment where a woman goes, you know you're talking about, Erin brought up when he's being pulled ragdoll style underwater. Mm-hmm. He is shirtless and he has his tanks on.
Yeah.
And
so the straps, and I'm like, oh, you would think that would like dig in.
Yeah.
You need something under there.
Yeah.
Like that's why you wear wetsuits and stuff, to prevent that kind of chafing and digging of all these heavy straps.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Keep that in mind. So in Zombies Eat Flesh from 1978, I want to say, if anyone's interested, part of the thing is they're trying to get to this island. Midway to the island, they had like kind of chartered a boat from this husband and wife, and the wife decides she wants to go diving with a tank, but she takes off her shirt completely, like she's topless with the tank on, and this even had like the strap up the middle too. So
oh my God!
And I'm like, I was watching. I'm like, at the time, I was like, that has to be so uncomfortable to have those straps just digging into you like that,
especially into your like boobs.
Yeah.
But it might be just like underwire situation. Maybe she's accustomed to like whalebone just digging in.
I will say this, from my perspective as a man, it didn't look comfortable. Like maybe she does. Maybe it's fine for her. I don't know. It did not look comfortable.
Maybe she likes being strapped weirdly.
Maybe she does.
Maybe
she's into that. I don't know.
She's into that.
I'm just saying.
You don't know.
From my perspective, it looked uncomfortable.
Maybe she likes chafing.
But
you don't know.
My bigger point, other than the topless diving, was in the movie, a shark starts coming towards her.
Oh, nice.
And
does it bite off her tits?
It comes out and she's like scared because the shark's coming at her. Yeah. And so she kind of hides. And then a zombie attacks her underwater. It's an underwater zombie, right? Okay, great. So she's like, oh my God, a zombie. So she goes upstairs.
She swims upstairs?
She swims upstairs. And then the shark and the zombie fight. And it was...
Did I miss this? Why didn't you show me the shark and the zombie fighting?
It was so funny, guys. You should watch the movie. But the only other... I mean, it was a fine movie. It's a zombie movie, you know?
So yeah.
It's so... But one of the other funniest things about this movie is it had that... We talked about like 1950s in shape. We talked about modern day in shape. And then there's something called 1970s up in shape. And in 1970s, people were like not eating or drinking.
A little bit floppy.
And smoking. Like it was different. And like, just it was so fun for me to watch good-looking people in the 70s.
Right.
Because the main character guy is this British guy. And early on, he's supposed to be a reporter. And like early on, he's on the phone and he's like, yeah, chief, okay. That was a terrible English accent. He hangs up the phone. And the actor gets out of the phone booth that he's in. And he's got like the Occidental balding patch. And this is like our sexy leading man. And I'm like, well, that's sort of refreshing. You know, like the sexy leading man has like a big old bald spot on his hair. That's cool. But oh my God, guys, at the end of the movie, after all the zombies shenanigans, I mean, like, there's a bit of a twist at the end, but like, he survived all the zombies, and it's been a rough night. He tries to have sex with this woman in a zombie field. It's crazy. His hair, by the end of this movie, is so insane because you realize it's not just that bald patch. His whole hair was in this like 70s helmet style that they had back then, and you realize it was all an illusion. It was all a comb over.
Oh my
and
God.
it's standing up on end, and it's just like he's got nothing there. And it was like, and I'm not judging anyone for balding or anything like that. That's fine. But
just stop with the comb overs, guys. Just
comb overs
are
are bad, but it was also like, man, in the 70s, it's kind of refreshing in a way to be like, that was your leading man in the 70s, a guy with like a bad comb over, you know, like it's just crazy. Guys, watch it. It's fun. Probably more fun than this. But it also had a shark fighting a zombie. That was interesting underwater action.
That's cool.
I understood the action.
Yeah.
I understood her plight. I understood who everyone was. Here's the topless woman.
Well, you know who she is because her tits are out.
These two tits were swimming around. I don't remember if they were attached to anyone or not.
Just boobs flying around.
I think there was a woman there, maybe. I imagine there probably was. There's a shark and there's a zombie. Very clear what's happening. And listen, guys, tits, shark, zombie. Do I have your attention yet? You know, like, this was what I'm saying. Sea divers are just boring. It's like 4 generic white dudes.
Yeah.
Who knows what's happening? Like I said, I don't know.
I didn't understand what was going on.
I don't know who's in trouble, who's not in trouble, like, whatever was happening. One of them, I think one of them is the one who got the oxygen cut, and he risks the bends to like swim walk upstairs to the surface.
Yep.
And
that's what you do.
As soon as he gets there, he's immediately set upon by Hilda.
And she's just firing her gun left and right.
Just shooting like crazy.
And I'm like, how many bullets are in that chamber?
And she's a terrible shot.
Oh my God, yeah, they were like 3 feet from her.
While she's distractedly missing one guy, the other guy with the harpoon climbs up. I guess they killed the other. No,
and poons her.
And he poons her.
He poons her.
That is an amazing shot with a harpoon.
Yeah, because he doesn't kill her. He just pins her jacket to the side of the ship.
The hand that she was holding the gun with. She was wearing like a jacket on the ocean.
As you do.
As you do. Like, and I'm not talking like a windbreaker. I'm talking like...
It's a full-on cashmere camel coat.
I was going to say it's cashmere. and he catches her in the wrist like Robin Hood.
Yep.
And then they call the police and they say...
And then they're like, we knew all along they were smuggling.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we knew. And
all right, now get home, child. We're here to drink.
100%. They did not know that. No. And we're left with the idea that they're going to make a lot of money because they turned it was $100,000 worth of jewels or something.
Diamonds, yeah.
Diamonds. And so they're going to make some kind of reward money off of that. So now
But they already got paid for $1,000, so.
Yeah, they're good with the people at the Bally High now.
Yeah.
Once again, Marty shows up in another evening gown. But she does say, like, they're like, look, little girl, go to bed. And she's like, bed. How old do I have to be not to be told to go to bed? I was surprised the show didn't do a sexual innuendo at that point.
Yeah.
Because it didn't. Like, they're just like, they looked at her like, go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, I was like, wow, probably never, because people are going to want to probably sleep with you when you get older. When you get older.
Or find men your own age.
I don't know what, like, again, I don't know what was so cool about Tom and Mike. There was nothing about Tom and Mike that was like, set themselves apart. There were 2 brunettes who, they had swimmer's bods.
Yeah.
But like, they didn't really have a whole lot going on behind the eyes. Honestly. So there wasn't really much there for like I don't know why she wouldn't be going for a person her own age.
Right.
Except for maybe, I guess, she lives in her dad's boat in the marina, like next door. So she's kind of their
Well,
next
maybe
door
she's
neighbor.
just always had a crush on him.
Yeah, and I think that
Yeah.
I think that's the vibe we're supposed to get. Like they've probably lived there for like 4 years, so they've known her since she's like 14.
Yeah.
She's had a crush on them since they were like 22 or whatever. To them, she's just a little girl. You're always going to be a little girl, so I don't care that you're 18 now. It's gross.
Yeah.
You know. So again, though, refreshing.
Yeah. Really nice.
It appears we're still in a stalemate with IMDb in terms of not letting me read full reviews unless I sign up for their account, which I am doggedly resisting.
Good. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But what I can say, there's one user review, and I can see it is by Plankton Rules, and it feels like this would be right up his alley because it's sea life, plankton.
Yep.
He knows Plankton
This
Rules.
is where he thrives.
This is his comfort zone.
Yep.
He says it's dreadful. This is as far as I can read of his review. Sea Divers was a pilot for a series the networks never picked up, and I could easily see why. The characters are really annoying, and the big final, I'm assuming, fight was boring, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how this was.
Yeah.
Sort of fun in a way, refreshing in a way to see adult men
not being gross about women.
I mean, they were gross to Hilda a little bit.
Well.
Yeah.
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 But they weren't gross to an 18-year-old.
They were being gross to age appropriately gross. They were being age appropriately gross.
They were. It's never appropriate to touch a woman's arm.
Yeah, like at least the person they were groping was within their age bracket.
I mean, I guess you can give them props for
that's
that.
what you can do. So, like, I mean, like that's the morality spectrum we're on. They're like, at least they weren't leching on the high school girl.
There you go.
Thank God.
There you go.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Like in a like in 1958, that was definitely happening.
Yep.
So,
and these men were above that grossness.
Yeah, and this show definitely drew a line in the sand.
Yeah.
18 is too young for us.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do that. So, but then it just...
I appreciate that because modern society, it doesn't seem to understand the differences between girls and women.
Exactly.
They're like, no, they're maturing faster than boys.
Yeah.
So therefore we can rape them. It's fine.
It's like when they hire like an actress who's like 28 years old to be the mother of like a 14-year-old because like they're like 28 so old. You know, like she looks mature. Like she looks like an old woman. It's like she's 28.
We want children.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're just gross.
And meanwhile,
you're just gross.
And then in the movie, like the man is like 50.
Yeah.
There was a thing recently. I'm not necessarily going to like praise this person because I think just based on vibes, obviously I don't know him. Alec Baldwin seems like a kind of piece of shit in a lot of ways. There was a story that came out not long ago. I think it was Olivia Munn was supposed to have a recurring role on 30 Rock as his girlfriend.
Okay.
And I think she was a little pissed because she lost out on the role, but she lost out on the role because Alec Baldwin's like, she's too young for me.
Oh, nice.
So, I mean, like, it sucks for her as an actress to lose out on the role, but he was also like, this is kind of gross. She's like,
this is kind of gross.
Because I think she was probably like maybe in her 20s, maybe early 30s, and he was like probably 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just, in his mind, he's like, it's too gross. And if anywhere that would have been not acceptable, but like, in character is Donaghy's character in 30 Rock as being a billionaire lecherous billionaire who might have been attracted to younger women.
Yeah.
So it really does kind of go against the character type, but from an actor's standpoint, he's like, it's not looking good. It's kind of like how, again, not necessarily defending this person, Roger Moore, when he did his last Bond movie, which
he was like, she felt like a child.
Yeah, like he was like in almost 60 and she was like 20 something. And he was like, this is looking gross now.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to hire older actresses for me, then I need to step away from the part.
Yeah.
Because this feels not right.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like that was for Your Eyes Only, he first started feeling like that. And then it was like, by A View to a Kill, it was like,
Yeah, well, they really poorly cast the chick on that one.
Which one for View to a Kill?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
She was like 5.
Yeah, it just feels gross.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what it was. So it's refreshing to see 1958 people being like, 18's too young for someone in their 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so that was Sea Divers.
Not to be confused with B divers, D divers, or A divers.
Oh, I like the pun. You're getting punny.
I'm getting so punny.
Yeah. At one point, the AI said the Hilda was using the term undersea. When we're talking about sea divers. So when I say undersea, you guys know what I'm talking about. And the AI spelled it undersea, SEE, as one word. Which I'm assuming is the opposite. And like I typed it in and it didn't come in as like an error. So I'm like, I guess it's the opposite of like if you're overseeing someone. But has anyone ever used the term undersea? Like,
no.
It's like, I'm the manager and I oversee everything.
And I undersee everything.
And as my employee, you undersee everything. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Yeah. But apparently undersea is a word, SEE. But the AI was so smart that in a show called Sea Divers, the undersea they were talking about wasn't the Sebastian the Crab kind of undersea. No. It was this weird term that I cannot even fathom how you would use it in a sentence.
Nice.
Anyway, other than that, we love you guys, and...
Yeah, we're way over.
Are we really?
Yeah.
I always feel like these half-an-hour shows, we're never going to make our time, and then we end up talking way too long. Have a great week, and, well, we've been kind of sporadic with our releases anyway lately, so get a little extra. Get a little extra on Sea Divers, guys.
Nice.
Enjoy.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we love you, and we will see you next time.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Bed, 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 that's all I hear. When is a girl old enough so she doesn't have to always go to bed?